Fictions about it and really get involved. There's other things like God tier, you know, like what would my God tier be? That's totally not my fan troll or anything. That's APOC. I hate him. He's great, but I hate him. And yeah, so you have all the aspects in class and you're like, what?
My cats are both girls and I have one that's also
We've got for the documentary.
Like screaming Lord English at you from like thousands of pages before.
I've never actually seen that. I wonder if they're gonna make it. I've seen one of those movies.
I hope, but
It was like.
yeah, he used to be very good.
And then you just turn it upside down and there's like
so hoop skirts, corsets, what kind of silhouettes you want to look into. The idea is that this is how to get started in the process. If you're already making your own corsets, you are an awesome human being, and we'll probably have time for questions at the end as well, if anyone has any more technical questions for us. All right. Let me know if you want to steal this thing. Apparently we have one microphone, so we will pass it. This style? Yeah.
I don't need a microphone.
Your type of personality when you're not.
Fighting, give a little bit of an argument on each side, then get some ridiculousness and how it would play out, then we take a vote at the end of every round. Does that sound good? Long-standing favorite of ours, Pyramid. We have our first Homestuck poll. I'll take one more Homestuck. What? Go ahead.
Major Kusanagi from
Ghost in the Shell.
With
Well,
Tachikoma. With her Tachikoma.
I like the assist. That can be a blessing or a curse.
Hold on. Okay, Tachi's fine. I forgot how to actually
Logicom.
Oh, it is Cat?
Yeah. Alright, take care.
Sorry, that's gonna be a fun one.
Oh yeah. The Patrick Swayze of the PlayStation era.
Oh, Toothless! Actually, we've never had Toothless. You with the cane or crowbar or the thingy?
Colonel Roy Mustang.
Oh, that was one of our first ones at Anime Boston. And it's one of his favorites too. It's up there too.
We went to Dragon Con, we went to Katsucon, we went to Otakon, we went to AAC, we went to SakuraCon, we went to Honolulu, Hawaii.
This is the Alternia About Adventures panel. So before we actually start, I'd like to explain what this panel is mostly about. We are going to be explaining things that happened on Alternia, and we're going to take questions to kind of help explain the life on Alternia, because it wasn't explained in detail as we would all hope. The trolls' lives were much more different than ours. Well, humans. So we're going to be explaining how our game session went, and how it differs from the human session. So we want to take questions so we can explain it. Yeah, so this is kind of before everyone kicks the bucket.
Or in DMD's case. Okay, thank
That's
you.
about the time where we had to jump on the unicycle and fall over.
You know you had a unicycle?
Yeah.
We're going to go search some old broken down ships on an island by Paradise Head. And then we found this amazing chest. I mean, this was great. It was just there. And so we opened it up. Gold everywhere. Amazing antiques. It's where I got my amazing boots for my great LARPing outfit. And then there sits this book. And then I picked it up and started reading it. It was a bit hard to understand. But he tried to. But we found some really cool things.
We're running the
audio listening thing tomorrow, so I'm adding some audio theater stuff. Yeah, it's 1 o'clock, so if you have time, wait.
Say this more towards the entertainment side, which we talked about in the last panel called Cosplay Media. It's more, cosplay in the media is more toward, cosplay, like here's a cosplay, is more towards the buck. 3 years. 3 years of going almost non-stop to almost every convention you can think of in the United States. The only place that we did not go was Alaska. Okay? We tried to go to, trust me, there are over 364 conventions in the United States, and they're based on, those are based on campus. And you're gonna realize there are more conventions on, comic books, that sort of stuff.
You got 15 minutes.
Yes, there are conventions based on comics, they're based on sci-fi.
4 hours.
If you really want to understand the spectrum of how many conventions there are, you can actually go to a convention every single weekend for the rest of your natural life.
Except that you die.
So, yes, for your natural life, and you might have several repeats out of the same convention, but you will have different conventions. There are conventions right now. There's a convention going on in Hawaii called Anime. It's 15,000 people. I'm here in Boston. This is about 200 people.
If you look at convention.com, then you will see that there's a convention every weekend.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I have seen seduction happen because of flirting, but I have yet to come up with an actual thing I can tell people about that. Yes, this is how it happens. It's the whole thing about seduction after with flirting. It's a mystery. It's magic. It just happens and cannot be explained or taught in a class. But
as there's for the competition. So yeah.
At a certain point in the haunted house, and something awful went and decided, let's go make some hilarious pictures of this guy's obviously Super Saiyan.
For the record, I've actually been in the Fear Factory places. They're actually really scary.
Let's see what else. Oh no. So was this you, Hog?
So yeah, it's really simple. If you haven't already laughed at this because you know what this is, just let's play the Hedgehog game. Take your name or your handle or whatever you call yourself on the internet, as we all are cool kids, and just put it into Google. So put Javier, my name, the Hedgehog. And you'll of course find someone who already came before you who had their great idea of a 13-year-old hedgehog. Hedgehog, I think that's Eric. Well, it's black. It's probably Ken. What? Don't worry about it. Oh, it's Eric. So that's Eric the Hedgehog. That's your OC? Yeah, really? What? Brown and yellow. I'm still going with Ken.
Well, at least he's closer to Bruins colors for you.
You know what? I like it. At least mine went over the top. Hey, at least that's not me. That's Eric. That's Eric 2.0. Definitely Ken.
Hi, Rachel. It's Rachel and the text stuff.
What? Nerf herder. Okay. Pick one of those three.
Project Gotham 2.
Shut up.
A Sharknado. A Sharknado it is. I threw that out facetious.
It is a thing. Alright, now I need 3 body parts.
Dicks.
Dicks or dick?
Multiple dicks.
Earlobe. Clavicle. Alright, that's it. Good. I need a transitive verb such as kick or hit or strike.
Fist. No, give them a shot.
Sorry? Fillet. Alright, I need a past tense there for purple?
Stash.
Oh, no, it's stash.
I'm just gonna point at you and you just press the space bar. Or
Okay.
blank. Okay, so.
Today's game is hosted by the hero of Not On Time and Grunkle Stand.
Give us your money.
I don't have money.
So, the rules. I would like no more than 6 people per group, but no less than 3. And you're all going to be competing for this lovely this lovely bag of Jolly Ranchers. So, the other thing is, no excessive talking. You get one warning, but I'm gonna have to ask that, well, if I have to ask you to quiet down a second time, you're gonna lose points.
Or I'll kick you out Gravity Falls style.
Which Gravity Falls style?
Classical theory of the 4 humors or temperaments. Since classical temperament theory came well before Jungian psychology, I will explain those types and how they relate to the cast in the world of Homestuck first. Homestuck begins with 4 characters: John, Dave, Rose, and Jade. These 4 characters fit neatly into the 4 temperament model. The 4 temperaments or humors are phlegmatic, choleric, melancholic, and sanguine. These temperaments each have distinct sets of traits.
Yeah, okay. Even people who don't know the character are surprised that a rubber duck is involved, and that's fair. That's reasonable.
You consume soul.
Okay. Hellspawn. What? Hellspawn is getting into a whole other thing. Are we talking? Wait. Okay. So I don't know League of Legends either. Is Hellspawn a thing from League of Legends? Or are we going into the other Hellspawn?
No, I'm just saying they're like
Right. Okay. Hellspawn rubber duckies. Okay. So it could be a demonic rubber ducky.
I would explain what League is if anybody knows League.
Okay.
Yeah, give us the very short version. Give us the very short version of what League of Legends.
RPG came on.
Here's some.
Hey guys, I'm Tony Dunn, author of the Fairies. Boss. Thank you. It's pretty neat. And I just want to other stuff like that, but most of them author of Fairies with. So.
One of my favorite pull quotes from the back of the book ever is the one saying that your book, which I haven't read, so not really a plug, but says that this book is Shel Silverstein by way of William Burroughs. Alright, how many people in this room know who William Burroughs is? Honest show of hands. I mean,
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
This ain't regular stuff!
Oh, yeah.
Alright, Team Fago, please. Pick a category.
Gigapods.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 500.
200.
200.
What common household appliance did Rose's mom have bronzed? You, Team Sure.
Vacuum cleaner.
Correct.
200 points to Team Sure.
Sure.
Alright, you guys get to pick next.
Name that game.
4.
100.
100? Okay. What is it called when an assassin jumps off of a building into a cart full of hay?
I'll leave it for
Assassin's Creed.
Oh, never
And
mind.
you shouted out the answer.
Hey!
So,
Adam, he stood up first.
you still shouted out the answer, so everybody's just gonna get 100 points. Say our ball pit, yep.
Beautiful.
Sorry if it's kind of finicky. I couldn't get a bigger arrow.
Alright. So, picks now.
You pick. Which?
Alright, we're doing Julie for 400.
Who metal bended the rest of the poison out of Katara?
Cora, treat your own damn slides.
Alive.
Like Colonel Sanders.
Yes, that's exactly.
I'm going to expect you to go with that. All right. Okay. So here we're setting the scene. Whether or not you do this flashback or just like roll with its consequences. That guy whose name I can't pronounce. Sheogorath appeared to Katarina in the form of Colonel Sanders for some reason. Handed her a rubber duck and said, "You must slay Baal." Go.
More like Ball.
That's it? Alright.
You have 4 minutes. And you have to actually pick up where Michael left off. Okay. Tell us a little bit about, like, so what fascinated you about this character in the Elder Scrolls?
Well, in one mission, he made me kill a giant jellyfish monster with a fork.
I had actually thought I had played Oblivion, and apparently I have.
That was in Morrowind.
Oh, I finished Morrowind.
It was the attack on the Shingashina territory on the Georgian calendar we use.
That's not the calendar in the show. It's on the modern calendar.
Are you legit right now?
Hey, he gave me the question.
Are you legit right now?
I don't have this one. On the modern calendar.
I just had to pick one.
Hey, I'll take your best guesses. Just give me any number. Yeah.
No.
I will give you the hint that it is higher than 2000s.
Team, I'm fixing my wake vote. Can I give it a try?
Sure.
You join Team Vendors since they only have 2.
Alright, okay. 2,856.
No.
That's not.
Okay. That was a good try, though.
Any other guesses?
I'm not great at throwing things.
I guess your bombs kind of go sideways, huh?
Any other guesses?
Excuse me, princess?
I'm not a princess.
Going once.
Going
Twice.
Sold to Gansey.
You're 4010.
Approximately.
The first volume of the manga was published in 2010. Name of the first chapter, 2,000 years from you. I.e., it takes place 2,000 years in the future.
Most of us have only watched the anime, I think.
First chapter of the anime is called 2,000 Years From You.
Alright, so who should
That's
pick
why it was 5.
No, thank God. Gangster. No, but they had their own version of the little flaming ones. That's
Really? Well, they're keeping them in business, so.
Animal.
I gotta go with the Swedish chef and Beaker. I was in a lark.
Has it tight because he's so young, so it wouldn't have solidified yet. But yes.
I definitely like Calliope is very inspired by like the outside world, so I would see her kind of extroverted.
I think they're both inspired by the outside world, though. But it's kind of like what we talked about. If you were there for the class and asked.
Very close, though.
What? I'll take your kid.
Alright, Team Sure, you gotta,
54?
Incorrect. It was the 57th expedition outside the walls.
I'm sorry about the illegible font. I was trying to go for accuracy.
It looks nice, I just can't read it.
Okay.
Alright, Team Cooks is still in control of the board.
Name that game for 500.
Sure, I guess.
Oh no!
Guys, in the original Donkey Kong, what was the name of the blue overalls clad hero who had to save the princess? Who's the first?
Team Fago.
Jumpman.
You, sir, are correct. So, before you go back, apparently these are the graphics on the new 3DS. Don't you guys think it looks great? I'm sorry if these questions seem kind of hard. I had to put this together in 3 days, so...
It's Link's fault. Team Fago. You're in control of the board.
I'm going to give it to you because it's Ninja Storm 3! Oh my god, I
Quiet down, or
did it!
I'm taking the 100 points off.
That was fun.
Calm down.
Okay, we're doing really bad.
Everyone, I love it when I randomly guess and I get stuff right.
Alright, Cooks, you have the board.
All these damn people for 100.
Okie dokie.
Okay, I'm gonna get and then
How much was the vase that Harvey broke? Team Shark.
50,000 yen.
Incorrect.
A million yen.
Incorrect. Team Vendors.
I take it you watch this show. Sorry. 80 million and
Oh, no, but
What?
80 million yen.
Incorrect. Team Fago, you want to give a guess?
Would you want to make this like Muppet specific telepathy? Like, Spider-Man's powers are very much on a theme, right? Like, I'm sorry.
More ridiculous if it was specific.
Maybe so. I don't know if there even is a Spider Muppet. Like, there must have shown up in like a Halloween episode at some point.
Gronk think that pig probably go this way. It's hard to tell at night time because moon not as bright as sun. Their forest to east and north, it's even darker there. Gronk hear lots of strange animal. West of Gronk, their big field with little stone wall. Farm back to south. What Gronk do? Oh, Gronk get in big trouble if Gronk go back with no pig. Objection? Alright. Gronk not allowed in field. That's probably okay because Gronk not think pig tall enough to climb over a wall.
Yeah, I think it's just probably waiting for you to say one
run around frantically trying to find pig.
Hello. Is this his pig or is he watching it?
Gronk not at disco.
It's like
I'm
We can talk to me more later.
Well, I miss my stuff. There's just someone. I miss myself.
Yes. If you think about it, in the English language, the only words that reference the other side is, heaven or limbo or whatever you want to go. So therefore, suicidal chickens.
Yes. And we've been laughing at that.
I grew up in a Latin home. So we used to have chickens as children, like I called them Freddy, Uncle Fester, Cousin Ed, I don't know, I love the Addams Family as a child. So then my mom's like, don't call them that, mijo. We're gonna call them Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, that's it.
I did that at my Harvest Moon game. They're all mugs.
Thank you.
Good with that? Alright. Actually, let's try this. Stream and poke red thing with end of it. Red thing stick to end of pole. Gronk pull it back and find out the thing really key. So Gronk take key. Pole not feel sticky to Gronk, and key not feel sticky too. Wonder why key stick to pole.
Magnet.
What kind of magnet?